Hi everyone, I'm Sasha Colombo and today I'll be leading the chair exercise. So make sure you grab it and follow along with me. Let's get started with some deep breaths. We're going to do 3 of these. We're going to inhale and raise our arms and exhale and drop them down. 2 more of these. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Last one. And exhale. Arm circles, we'll start with some small ones going forward and then slowly progress to bigger ones. Always increase that range of motion until you have complete arm circles. Now we're going to switch. We're going to go backwards. Start with small arm circles. Progressively make them bigger. And really big arm circles going backwards. Great job. Now we're going to get into an overhead tricep stretch. This is really good for stretching our triceps, but also really opening up our upper body and getting ready for this exercise. Really pull that elbow towards you and shake it out and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing. Really feel that tricep stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now we're going to get into some quad pulls. So we're going to raise our right leg and hold it against our body. Really focus on your balance. And if you need to decrease the intensity, you can always hold on to the chair that's right here. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing on the other leg. Lean into that stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll get into some high knee marches. So we're just going to march together. Follow along with me. Great job. If you want to decrease the intensity, it doesn't have to be high knees. It can just be a slow walk together. We'll do this for 5 more seconds. Get those knees nice and high. Great job, everyone. Now let's really increase our heart rate. We're going to be doing some jumping jacks together to be ready for this workout. We'll start in 3 seconds, and if you need a low modification, you don't have to jump to reduce the impact on your knees, and you can just do this. This is perfectly fine as well. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're getting that wide range of motion with both your arms and your legs. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now let's get started with our chair exercises. We'll focus before on lower legs. So we're going to start with some leg extensions. So we'll be holding the chair in front of us and really raising our leg behind us and working on those hamstrings. We'll do 5 of these on each side. Great job, everyone. 2 more. Really lean into that chair, hold a good posture. Last one together. And switch sides. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. 6 of these together. Make sure your leg is fully straight, extended behind you. 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to be working on our adductors and abductors. So we're going to get behind the chair, extend our leg to the side, and then cross over to the opposite side. This works both our adductors and abductors on this crossover. We'll do 5 of these together. Nice job, everyone. Last one. Perfect. Now we'll switch sides, do the same thing. So we'll go up and out and cross over on the opposite side. Up and crossing. Really feel those leg muscles working here. Let's do one last one together. Up and out. Great job. Then we're going to get into some calf raises. So we'll just be standing on our toes and really pushing up towards the ceiling. For a lower modification, you can always hold on to the chair for balance, or if you really want to increase this, you can stand on an elevated surface. Your range of motion is even greater. So we'll be doing 10 of these together. Really feel those calves working. There we go. 5 more of these. Really reach high. And we'll slow down on the way down to really feel those calves working. Good job, everyone. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're going to get in front of our chair and we'll be doing first some lunge. We really want to make sure we work on our balance here and we have a good posture before starting. So we'll take a wide step in front of the chair, lift our leg, set our foot there, make sure you're nice and stable, and then we're going to drop into a lunge. To decrease the intensity, you don't have to go as far down. It can just be a lower range lunge. That still works of all of our muscles, and that's perfect too. We'll do 5 of these together. We really want to make sure that our knee doesn't go over our toe when we're doing these. Perfect job. 2 more on this side. And last one. Now we're going to switch sides. We'll do the same thing. Make sure you have a comfortable posture before doing this. Really balanced. And drop into that lunge. This really works our glutes, hamstrings, and quads too. We'll do 3 more. And last one. Great job, everyone. Now we're going to get into some squats, but we're going to add a little variation. So we're going to sit on the chair and just sit there for 1 second. So let's get in front of the chair, drop into that deep squat, sit on the chair for a second, count 1, and then up again. We really want to be explosive in our move going up. So slowly down and then up. To decrease the intensity, we don't have to get into such of a deep squat. We can just bend our knees a tiny bit and then go up. That works perfectly as well. Let's do 4 more of these together. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Rest on the chair and up. Great job, everyone. Last one together. Beautiful. Now we'll be doing some toe taps. So we're going to get opposite the chair, stand in front of it like this, and just rest your toes on top of the chair. We'll be doing 5 of these on each side. Make sure it's a big step up so you can rest your foot on the chair. 2 more each side. Make sure you keep your balance. And last one. Great job. Now we're going to transition more into upper body and core. So we'll be starting with a bent row. If you want to increase the intensity, you can always grab those dumbbells. So we'll be holding our dumbbells down by our sides. Bend our back a bit. Make sure we have a good straight posture comfortably. Hold our dumbbells and explosively pull them up and then lower them down slowly. Up and down. This is what it looks like from the front. We'll be holding them here and up and lowering them down slowly. Let's do 3 more of these together. Up and down. Make sure your back is nice and straight, your core is clenched. Up and down. 2 more. Let's go, last one. Up and down. Now we'll be doing some push-ups together. So if you want to make sure everything is stable, you can set your chair against the wall just to make sure everything is perfect. We're going to get into a push-up position and we want to make sure that our shoulders are right on top of our wrists and everything is in line. So we'll be getting on the chair, make sure everything is stable, perfect, and then we'll get into a set of 6 push-ups. So we're going to just get into these push-ups. Nice work. If you're like me and you struggle with shoulder issues, we can take a break in between. Just shake it out a bit, gain that energy again, and get right back into it. We'll do the last 3 together. Last one. Great job. Nicely done. Now we'll get into some tricep dips. So let's start by sitting on the chair, find a comfortable position. Set your hands on the side of the chair. Take a step forward and then just lean on the chair with your arms straight. And then we'll be really dipping into that position. Make sure you feel your triceps working. We don't want to move with our knees or help ourselves too much. We really want to make sure the movement is isolated to our triceps. Nicely done. Let's do 3 more of these. Make sure you keep breathing. And last one. Beautiful. Now after our tricep dips, we're just gonna sit on the chair, sit comfortably, and we're gonna get into a chest stretch. So we're gonna reach behind us, just hold on to the back of the chair, really arch your back, feel your chest nice and open, getting ready for more upper body exercises. We'll hold this for 5 seconds together. 3, 2, 1, great job. Now you can stay sitting on your chair. We'll get into a shoulder press. So if you want to increase the intensity, you can grab those dumbbells. Otherwise, just body weight is perfectly fine. So we'll have our dumbbells and we'll start in this position right here. Make sure we have a 90-degree angle right here. Strong shoulders, and we'll push up. Come down slower, push up, and down. We'll do 5 more of these together. Make sure everything is in line and we're not moving our arms forwards and backwards. Stay on the same plane. 3 more. Everything is looking great. For these last 3, we're going to add something more fun. So we're going to do this, up, down, and bring it inside. Looking great. Let's do 1 more of these. Beautiful. Nicely done. Now we'll keep your dumbbells if you want. We're going to extend our arms in front of us and then act like you're opening something. Close slowly and opening again. Really feel your chest engaged here. Close slowly, explosive on the way out. Looking great. We'll do 5 more of these together. Make sure we don't move our arms up and down. We want to stay on the same plane right here. Last one. Now I'm going to challenge you and we're going to be holding this position for 30 seconds together. You can keep using your dumbbells if you want. We're going to extend our arms to the sides and we're just going to hold this for 30 seconds together. May seem easy in the beginning, but we'll see. Keep holding this. Great job, everyone. Make sure we don't bend our elbows. We want this to be everything nice and tense. Shoulder muscles, core. Make sure you keep breathing regularly. Doing great, everyone. Hold it for 10 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, great job, everyone. Now shake it out a bit. I know our shoulders are feeling a bit tense. Just shake it out with me. Good job. Now we'll be transitioning into some core exercises. So let's sit comfortable on our chair. We're going to cross our hands behind our neck right here. Then we'll be raising 1 knee at a time and working on our obliques. So we'll lift 1 knee and meet it with our opposite elbow. If you want to decrease the intensity, you don't have to do as big of a range of motion. You can just do this halfway. That works great as well. We'll do this 6 times on each side. Really feel your core working. Make sure you're twisting each side. And don't forget to breathe each time. We don't want to hold our breath while doing these. Doing great, we're halfway. 2 more. Keep your core nice and clenched. And last one. Beautiful job, everyone. Now we're going to get into some leg raises. So we're just going to sit comfortably on the chair, find a good position. Make sure your arms are down by your sides. We're going to extend our legs in front of us. And then we're going to slowly lower them and raise them again. We don't have to have a huge range of motion and go up above our hips. We can just make sure everything is aligned. We're going to start below and then go up, just like this. Make sure you feel your quads working and your core clenched while doing this. Beautiful job. 4 more of these. Slowly make sure everything is in line. Last one. Now we're going to do another hold. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds again. So we're going to extend our legs right in front of us. Make sure everything is straight, and we're just going to hold this position for 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Make sure everything is tight. All of our leg muscles are working. Your core is tight. Make sure we have a good posture. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. Way to keep up. Now we're going to do some trunk exercises. So we're just going to sit comfortably on our chair, raise our hand to one side, and then drop to the opposite side. We'll switch and do it on the opposite side. We really want to make sure that we stay on the same plane. We're not leaning forwards or backwards when we do our stretch. We really want to make sure that everything is in this plane. It's not necessary to touch the ground. Just a little stretch is perfectly fine. Let's do 3 more of these on each side. Great job, everyone. 2 more. Make sure you keep breathing. And last one, right here. Beautiful. Now we're going to transition to some floor moves. So we can move the chair a bit for this first one. We'll be doing some shoulder taps. So we'll be laying on the ground like in a push-up position. We want to make sure that our shoulder, elbow, and wrist is all in one line. And then we'll be raising one hand and tapping it to the opposite shoulder. If you need to decrease the intensity, we can always drop our knees to the ground, and that's a perfect core and upper body workout as well. We'll be doing 6 of these each side. Let's make sure our core is tight so everything is in line. Raise one arm, touch it to the opposite shoulder. Great job, everyone. Wait to 3 more. Remember, you can always drop your knees to decrease the intensity. Find more stability. 2 more. And great job. Now we'll be getting into a side plank. So we'll be laying on our sides, resting on our elbow, and we'll be holding this for 20 seconds. And let's lay on our side. Rest comfortably on your elbow. Find a good position that works for you. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, and up. Make sure everything is in line. Doing great, everyone. Make sure your core is tight. Keep breathing all throughout this plank. You can always take a rest if you need to decrease the intensity. Just drop your hip, rest. Otherwise, just keep going. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So we'll be getting into the same position, laying on our side. Rest comfortably on your elbow. Let's have 3 seconds to rest, and then we'll get started again. 3, 2, 1, and up. Make sure you hold this. If you really want to challenge yourself and increase the intensity, you can raise your leg just like this. Otherwise, just a normal plank works perfectly fine. Hold this for 10 more seconds. Great job, everyone. Way to push through these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to be using our chair again. So we'll be laying on the floor on our back. We'll rest our feet on the chair. And we'll be doing some hip thrusts. So find a comfortable position, rest your feet on the chair. Back touching the floor completely, and we'll be raising our hips up and down. We'll do 8 of these together. To decrease the intensity, you can always rest your hips on the floor, otherwise just keep going up and down. 3 more. Beautiful job. Make sure your hips are going up and down. Last one. Nicely done. Now we're going to stay in this position and get into some ab workout. We'll be doing just some traditional crunches, but having our knees up on the chair. So we want to cross our hands behind our necks and then just get into that crunch. You can decide the intensity on this one. Either go up, really challenge your core, or just decrease the range of motion and do a slightly lower one. Let's do 15 more of these together. Make sure you keep breathing all throughout this. Everything is looking great, nicely done. Nearly there. 5 more together. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now we'll still be laying on our backs, and we'll want to get into some leg raises. So we'll start in this position, laying on our backs, and just raise one leg at a time. Lower it, and switch legs. Really feel your hamstrings working here. Up and down. To decrease the intensity, you can just slightly bend at the knee. That should be easier on your hamstrings. Or really keep it extended for more pressure. Keep going. We're doing a great job. Keep your core engaged as well. 2 more on each side. And last one. Great work. Now that we've really challenged our hamstrings, we're going to get into a hamstring stretch. So we'll be in the same position, extend one leg, and just hold it up here for 10 seconds. If you really want to deepen that stretch, you can connect your hands behind your knee and kind of pull it towards you to really feel that stretch in your hamstrings more right here. Hold this for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So lift the opposite leg. Hold it nice and extended in front of you. You You can deepen that stretch just by pulling your knees towards you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to get into a glute stretch. So we're going to bend at the knees. We're going to cross one ankle on the opposite knee and then lift that towards us. We're going to hold this position for 10 seconds together. And same thing as with the hamstrings. If you hold behind your knee and really pull it towards you, you'll stretch those glutes even more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch, do the same thing on the opposite leg. So take your ankle, rest it on the opposite knee, pull up towards your body, and we'll hold that for 15 seconds again. You can close your eyes, really work on your breathing, focus on inhaling and exhaling. Feel that stretch in your glutes. Nicely done. Now we're going to finish on the floor with our last core exercise. We'll be doing some Russian twists. So you can grab your dumbbells if you want, otherwise just body weight is perfect. We'll be holding them right here in front of us. Rest on your glutes and then go side to side. We really want to work on our core here. If you need to decrease the intensity doing this, and just twist your trunk from side to side. Really engage your core on this. Let's do 3 more on each side. 2. Last one. Great job. Now we're going to finish standing up with a side lunge. So we're going to get into a side lunge and hold this position. Really feel that adductor stretch right here. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch sides. Same thing, really lean into that lunge position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. We're going to finish off with some upper body stretches. So we'll be doing a shoulder stretch right here. Hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and we'll finish off with a bicep stretch. Extend one arm in front of you with your palm out and pull down towards you. Hold this for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Do the same thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone, and thank you for following along with me.